Hello and welcome back everybody to a brand new video. So today we are back with some 7 Days to Die 0 to Hero. Now this is episode number 5. Now in this episode we're going to be making our way to Novi Sober. Now if you don't quite know what happened in the last previous episodes, please go ahead check those out. Absolutely, we've made some decent progress. We actually got ourselves, in the last episode, a nice sniper rifles. Now that we've got a sniper, we have a way of defending ourselves. Now, just trying to be a little bit careful, a little bit cautious, running through the trees. If you don't quite know, with the way that this game works, at any moment, wolves will spawn and try and kill you depending on where you are, in selected areas. So, I don't know if we're near a wolf spawn, but I'm trying to be a little bit careful. We have an unknown food can. Now, if you're unknown of what happens when you eat an unknown food can, please go ahead and at least be very aware that if you eat an unknown food can and you eat a lot of it in a short period of time, you will die. It is bound to happen. It will happen. There is no different way about it. Now, there is actually a right-hand side turn up here in a minute. There we are. If we carry on going forward, we will make our way to Novi Sober. Now, this right-hand side turn, there should be a car up here. If we went up there, we would, but we don't need to. So I'm just going to show you where I am. So if we go ahead and have a look here. So where we are at the moment is, let's just get rid of this. So we've obviously just left Gorka. We've made our way up. Currently there. That's where we are right now. We're probably more there than anything because we're just going around the corner. So we're going to have to follow this track all the way down. We're going to find 2 cars. Past the cars. We're then going to find a split and another side road. So we can go the side road, which will obviously take us to Novi Sober quicker. Or we can obviously follow the main road down. We'll probably go the side road. That's where we are. That's where our objective is for this episode. Little by little, slowly but surely, we are making our way there. So like I say, right, up here, there will be 2 cars. Now, it is going to start to get dark soon. That is not a worry. I'm not worried because do we have a flashlight? I don't think we have a flashlight with a battery. I think when we had the battery, we picked it up and... Wait. We have a glow stick. Okay. So when we had the battery, we picked it up and then dropped it and then found a flashlight. I know at the moment that I'm currently using a lot of energy to sprint around the map. It only comes down to, well, realistically, we have some food. So let's go ahead and crack open our canned peaches. Because if you are unaware of what happens with food, it will slowly degrade over time where you will lose more and more durability. You lose up to, I think it was about 25%, so you can go down to 75% durability on your food items. Now, obviously, we've used a little bit when it comes to open it up with a steak knife because we don't have a can opener. But canned peaches do actually offer quite a lot for you. If you eat a full can, you can do bits for your calorie consumption, your hydration, and overall. So if you see on the right-hand corner, right, that apple is worth 4,000 calories. You can eat up to 20,000 calories, but you can only hold 2,000 stomach space. 2,000 stomach space will mean you will be sick. 1,500 mean you will be full. It's why when you're eating, eat little and often. Don't save. There's no point in saving because you can go above, even though you might get a full apple and it might be at 4,000, you can go above that. You don't need to stop at 4,000. If you go all the way to the max, your health will always be consistently regenerating because you'll have full food. Obviously, you'll only die if you have like blood loss or you've got an illness. But you'll just consistently be in a good spot. That's what you want, really. So, keeping your energy and your calorie consumption to kind of like a low. Obviously, you're going to burn more calories if you're in extreme weather. You're obviously going to be using more energy if you're sprinting. If you have an illness, if you're sick in any way, shape, or form, you'll be using more energy and you'll be burning more calories. So, while we are how we are right now, where we have no illnesses, we're not cold. We are cold, but we're not dying from the cold. It's kind of in a really good spot. Let's keep walking this way. I know we're doing stupid right now by running on the side roads, but it's just because it's able to show you that where we are going, you're very far in the map. A lot of people, if they don't have much experience on DayZ, they will die very early on in the game. They won't live. They will... Oh, box 308 winners. I'll take those. So, yes, this is where we are right now, right? So, see, we are right here, so we just need to keep walking down. We're going to get ourselves to Novi Sober, Dari Sober, Cabanino, Northwest, up there, and then Tissy. That is basically the objective for the game. Then once we've made our way to Tissy, very, very, very long stretch of the last episode, basically all the way from Tissy down to Blotto Airstrip, and we're going to have a final stand there. Because we'll be near fresh spawns, providing hopefully we have quite a decent amount of weapons and ammo, we will be able to make a final stand like no other. So, that being said, for this game coming out in 2013, it's still absolutely beautiful. Just stunning visually. I've not even got my settings maxed up or even whacked up, only because it just allows for a little bit smoother experience while recording or streaming. Streaming less, I can whack it up a little bit more with streaming. But go and have a look. We're playing everything at half. If I wanted to play everything at stream, it'd be a little bit different. It'd be a little bit nicer. But I still think this game is beautiful. Even after all this time, even though most people can go onto a DayZ server, DayZ world, DayZ game, and absolutely boss it and know exactly what to do, the game is still interesting and the game is still fun. Which is rare for a game nowadays. It's very rare. Your only exceptions like a World of Warcraft or a Destiny, because Destiny's been out for a long time. I think longer than DayZ, to be fair with you. No, it hasn't. Sorry. Destiny 2 hasn't. My bad. So we are closing in on the location of where we aim to be. Now, there is a couple of high interest locations that we can loot while we are there. And it only comes down to there is your airfields, your smaller military camps. I think this is the side road because I can see that's where we want to be. Right there. That's the end of that is literally the edge of Nova Sober. So the side road is just here. So we'll take the side road and we will progress through. Now, luckily enough, if we do have some hostile reinforcements that will try and take our name off, take a name, kicking ass and taking names, right? We can use a sniper. We can keep it range. We can keep it distance. And we can hopefully pick them off. So as you can see, we're definitely getting closer to where we want to be. And it only comes down to, because you can see that there is some now landmarks. There are some now buildings that we can go into. So let's keep away, keep moving. There we are. We are basically here. I think we should just be able to get to a street sign in a moment. Then what we'll do is we'll end the episode as we're on the way to Starry Sober. But you can see the progression of a character to hopefully find a couple more items that we do need, because I do want to get a bigger backpack. I do need to replace my police vest, because that's basically like done. Find a repair kit if we can. Oh, sorry, a sewing kit. Maybe trying to see. I don't know if there's a police station in here. There probably will be. I'm looting. If there is a police station, hopefully trying to find ourselves a new pistol of some sort. Right, so this is Nova Sober. We've made it. We've actually, when you think about it, we've made it quite. Kind of. We've made it quite far because we've come from Solonici. So we have made it a relatively decent length travel. Right, so there is a sign up there that will say that we are in Nova Sober. Like I say, for this episode, we are needing to loot as much as we can, really, because we are missing out on quite a few items that are essential to survival. Yeah, so this is the back road. Right, let's go ahead and get ourselves and looting up. Basically, when it comes to like some of the things that are doing here, like, can we use that? I don't think I can I? Is it got enough frying pan? No, it's not. Nah, I can't. Okay, fair enough. I was about to say that'd have been lovely if we could have used that. So when it comes to like looting, I'm just basically going to show you if like when we get anything interesting, because other than that, it'd just be pointless and me just showing me going from building to building and doing basically nada. Right, I'm gonna have to, just because you are very badly damaged. This will at least keep us. Can I combine? Can. This will at least keep us warm, so we're not going to be suffering with cold, and we just need to find ourselves a pair of trousers or even a sewing kit just so we can repair them. Right, so there is zombies in there. Don't want to alert them, so I'm going to be a little bit careful and go on the outside. We don't need the smoke right now. We're at a very pivotal area of the map, being quite far in. The last thing we want is to alert ourselves unnecessarily and die. Right, so we've got binoculars. Do you know what? I'm actually going to pick those up. And it only comes down to, we can use that to gauge enemies. We'll be able to use it to gauge the distance if we do find an enemy. It'll also be good for scouting out locations as well, which I think will be fantastic. Wow, this is already damaged. Yeah, we need a sewing kit so bad. Actually shocking how bad we need some of these things. That's a Mosin, but we've already got a good enough weapon, so we don't necessarily need the Mosin. Wait, can I repair some of my bits then? Yes! There we go. Lovely stuff. We're actually going to be able to repair our bits. Right, okay. Get that on, and then can I do the same for me pants? Oh, yes! There we go. This is better because then we're not going to take as much cuts. Obviously, we do need to keep blocking and stuff like that, but I'm not going to struggle as much. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back out into the absolute wilderness of death. Right, so I'm going to have to take Homeboy out. There we go. That's better. I'd never really loot anything like this because it's not really need to. Right, so obviously we are in Novi Sober. We need to go to the right hand to get to Starry Sober. Oh no, this is... I think so. I'll have to have a double check. What we'll do is we'll go ahead, make our way into this police station. And then we'll make our way to... We're not at Novi Sober, I don't think. I'm not quite sure. I'm a little bit confused. Right, let's just get in here. Real fast. A flag, nothing else. Bot 762, but we don't need those. No, right, okay. Right, I need a fully automatic weapon of some description. in here. Right, let me just be careful here. Right, police jacket. That'll actually be better for us than a raincoat, just because it's pristine. There's no damage on it. Police pants. Okay, we're in a full police outfit, but at least there is no damage on what we have. Like I say, just intending to still be careful. You never know what's around the corner. You never know it's here. Right, shotgun, but we don't need that because we already got one. I just hope there's something nice for me upstairs because I do need that. That's a silenced M-lock. Do we have an M-lock mag? No. But that could actually be really useful for us. Very useful for us. If we can get a mag for that M-lock, we can actually start to use it to take out zombies because there is a suppressor. And then we can also repair it because of our duct tape. We'll take that because we can take out the bullets for that and make a couple of new mags. What are you? Handcuff keys, don't need. Another mag? Handcuffs, nice. But we're having all the bullets. Don't need it. Wait, what are you for the M-lock? 991. 919. What are you? Okay, so we don't really need anything else up here then. Might get lucky and find something up here, but other than that, it's pretty much we're golden. Right, so we're not. Right, so it is 2 miles. We were 2 miles away from. It is. Right, so we are in Novi Sober. We are actually here. So we just need to keep walking forward, and then we're basically at Sari Sober. Then we can go to Cabin. We are very close to Northwest. Within the next 2 episodes, we will be at Northwest Airfield. Providing we survive, providing we live, we will be there. So, that's all from me. If you're enjoying these episodes, I know they are short, I know they are sweet, but it's allowing us to make decent progression by having them short and sweet because we're being able to see how we're progressing as a player on screen. By going from location to location, you're able to track how and which way I'm getting there. It's going well. It's going very well. So, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all those good things down below, and I'll catch you in the next episode. As always, my friends, sweet.